How you going? Just wanted to share with you some of the experiences I had today. I went up and did a bit of flood relief and helped some people out. An amazing day. People from all over the joint rocked up. People from, strangers just rocked up to help. It was really good. Some very, very amazing scenes. The river was in a full flight today, and it's expected to peak early hours of the morning. So it showed the resilient nature of a lot of the Aussies. Us as Kiwis tend to bag the Aussies a bit, but truth be known, they're real hard bastards, and they're tough as leather, as they say here. So it was really interesting. A couple of light-hearted moments. I witnessed a bloke knee deep in water with a lawnmower over his head. Said it was his Christmas present from his wife, so he didn't want to lose it. So I waded in and helped him to bring it out. Another old dear, her son's ashes. She'd forgotten by the time she got back to the house. It was probably, nipple depth. So we did a bit of a scoot around and found the urn floating. You don't see that sort of stuff every day. So this is why I'm recording this for posterity. Just a lot of debris, cars and boats, pontoons. Just the force of the river is just unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. Been in a couple of floods. Cyclone Bowler in 1988, probably the most notable, but just for the sheer volume of water and the land mass, this has encompassed 75% of Queensland has been affected. Fortunately for me, I live in the 25% that's sort of cut off lightly. One of the more interesting things I did today was met a bloke who moved some of the stuff out. We gave him a hand. He had a lot of sporting memorabilia, and he was a good friend of Andy Irons, the late Hawaiian surfer. He had a couple of surfboards there, which Andy had autographed, and he offered to give me one, which I thought was, just amazing. He said, "Mate, you brought your lads here, you're giving us a hand." So I said, "Yeah, okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to auction it off." There's a charity auction, I think, being held in a couple of weeks' time. So all the proceeds of that surfboard will go to the flood relief. He estimates it could fetch somewhere between $10,000 to $15,000. So, that's awesome. There's people out there that have lost everything, and the insurance dogs are being just that, they're being dogs, they're not helping no one. So I just can't believe that. But it's my small way, and the lads that were there today, we thought, nah, stuff it. We were alright. We've come home to a warm shower. Just had a warm shower. As you can tell, I'm looking pretty slicko, having a beer, and life's good. So I'm thinking of taking my kids up there tomorrow, having a look around. It's very educational. They wouldn't have experienced anything like this, and I just think it's a once in a lifetime perhaps event. So looking at heading up there tomorrow. Just like I said, fortunate to be home in one piece, to a lovely warm home. In fact, it's always warm here because it's like 28 degrees and it's bloody hot and humid. Hence the rehydration program is in full swing. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on what I did today with you all. Very good experience. Just like to thank my mates, my Filipino brother, Pinoy, Johnny, Kenny the Mad Aussie, and my Te Arawa brother, Michael. I'm not related to the Morrison. Good effort today, boys. And just waiting on a phone call. In fact, another fellow we met today who does security. He's taken all his stuff out to affected areas, and they're going to stand guard around different properties tonight to prevent looters. Just came of the earth as far as I'm concerned. It's actually quite funny, the Mayor of Ipswich, his name escapes me at the moment, but he said if he catches looters in his city, he's going to use them as flood markers, concrete them into the riverbank, and use them as flood markers. So big ups to him. So just in closing, very, very rewarding day. Wouldn't hesitate to do it again. And if you've got a spare dollar or two, dig deep. And there are a lot of people out there that are suffering, and a lot of people out there that are hurting. And of course, not to forget those that have lost their lives. They paid the ultimate price. No fault of their own. Mother Nature, she can be very inhospitable at times. This is not a bullshit war like what's going on over in different parts of the world, which is motivated by oil and greed and whatever else. This is just one of those things, a freak of nature. And yeah, just like to reiterate, if you can help out, dig deep, and it's going to a good cause. So cheers and take care.